Moonlight Cloud walking up, goes straight in, gates closed, they're all set for the Breeders' Cup Mile. Phil sent on their way, and Wise Dan broke quickly, but not going to go quickly to the lead. Wise Dan just taking his time on the inside. That allows obviously to kick clear. Celebration goes up on the outside. Suggestive Boy is going to move all the way up to second now. Not going that fast for this kind of race. Mr. Commons has now settled back in the fifth position. Up alongside Wilcox in. Here's Animal Kingdom. Scrapes the paint in the red cap, back third last. Animal Kingdom 6 lengths off these leaders. The filly Moonlight Cloud has taken back second last, and Geronimo's content to trail 12 off the leaders. Past the three-quarter pole, and obviously couldn't be happier with a setup here. Obviously on a tight hold has the lead. Now coming to put some pressure on is Suggestive Boy in the second spot. Wise Dan comfortably placed at the rail in third. Celebration is right there fourth, then it's Wilcox in. Racing on the inside of Wilcox in, Mr. Commons, no more than 3 lengths off the leaders. They tightly grouped out here. Just in behind those two now, we have Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom looking for somewhere to run. Geronimo's far last. They are coming to the top of the lane, and obviously now tries to shake loose up front. Obviously the leader by 2, but Wise Dan now hooks off the rail in the gold cap. Obviously he's got to find more because Wise Dan's taken dead aim on him. Mr. Commons running a big one along the inside. Celebration getting involved late as well, obviously, but Wise Dan now in full flight for the wire. And Wise Dan strikes the front, sticks his neck out. He wanted to win today, and win it he will. Wise Dan, super impressive Breeders' Cup Mile. Wise Dan won it. Animal Kingdom like a rocket will be in a photo with Celebration, and obviously for that second spot.
Well, if there was any doubt going in about who the best turf horse in America is, there isn't now, Millie. Aaron, this is a different kind of animal. And once again, when we talked about the margin of victory, he blew away top-class horses.
To beat that field that way was very impressive. Wise Dan. And running on second, I thought a very good performance from Animal Kingdom. I mean, he saved all the ground with Rafael Bejarano in the saddle, and he broke like a gun in the stretch.
You look at this race throughout, and you're going to have to give a lot of credit to John Velasquez. An alert beginning out of the gate for Wise Dan.
Got position.
Just sat a perfect trip, nice and relaxed, got him into a cruising speed, got covered up, saved the ground, angled out, took over as they straightened away, and held off all comers. And you're right. Animal Kingdom flying through the final 16th of a mile to complete the exacta.
And guys, the final 8th was running 11-3. Wise Dan was not in front at the 8th pole, so he went right around 11-1, 11-2. And Millie, right here, you can see his acceleration. He is a top-class racehorse, and he just dominated a top-class field.
And I think that's what got obviously beat. He just doesn't have that turn of foot. He was so relaxed out on the front end. You could see his ears going forward and back. That's how comfortable he was setting those fractions.
Kurt, you look at the interior fractions there as we have an ISO on Wise Dan. 23.46, that's realistic.
Yeah.
108, they started cooking, and that's why you didn't see Wise Dan make that big sweeping move, because obviously he was moving right along on the front end. They sped this thing up as it went through the race.
I think I told you the other day, Celebration better be a super horse, because he's facing a super horse in Wise Dan, and he was absolutely no match for Wise Dan.
No excuses for him either. I mean, Joseph had a really good trip from the middle post. He got him in and tactically sat there without trouble. Just didn't have the turn of foot that we saw at Ascot.
Wise Dan, the unofficial winner, off at 9-5, did go favor to Animal Kingdom second, obviously third, and Celebration was fourth.
You think about Charlie Lepresti and the owners, the breeder. You got to think off the Stephen Foster loss, Kurt.
Yeah.
You're thinking,